That's sufficient. But the fact that we can't always control what's going on around us, right? However, we absolutely can control ourselves. Not that it makes it easy, but is what we have in control, right? And this is why when we talk about energy, or when we talk about attitude or beliefs or mindset or all this stuff, right? Like really stressing on, the first 7 years of our life, we take in so much of that information. And then, I'm gonna just jump ahead because it's really kind of where we're going anyways. But in terms of making me work this, right? We go through these different stages. You see this?
Not really, but it's.
I'll put it on the share slides. Do you have your laptop?
Oh, I do. Oh, yeah.
Unless you want to slide right over here on the roof.
No, it's all good. I'll put that on here. Yeah, no big.
Like there's no one sitting there, right?
No, it's okay. That's all right. I'm not making it any difficult.
It's difficult. It's an open spot.
No, those guys are good. Fly.
Now you're making it difficult. Okay, I'm just trying to add it over so it can be on the share slide too.
So we have to do this one now?
You're not doing. We're talking. I'm just adding it over so that way she can have it on the share slide too.
Special treatment today.
You're gonna ask me about it anyway, so.
No.
Okay, it's the newest one. Slide 66.
Why 66?
Okay, yeah, if you refresh it's on there now. So when we think about mindset, right? Like there are so many different stages of our lives, so not just by age, right? But also by different experiences. So this is why, when we think about a lot of folks, depending on like where you live, where you grow up, who your family are, there are so many factors, right? So if everybody in the same community goes to the same school and is educated on the same stuff, you're gonna go through some of these different stages in a similar way, right? But depending on what your lived experience is, depending on what your family's going through, what you have to deal with, you're gonna also you're gonna navigate it differently, right? You're gonna be interested in certain things differently. And so when we think about the mindset, the opportunity that we have, right, throughout a lot of these stages, it's figuring it out, right? And then what we're told is that kind of after high school stage, whether it's university, college, certificate, just jumping right into job, you'll figure it out, right? And it's like, oh, it'll be figured out. So there's the pressure, right? And so what happens naturally is that there's a lot of there's pressure for things to kind of be fixed. It's like, okay, well, after high school, you'll have to figure it out or you'll have it figured out. But a lot of this stuff we're kind of forced to learn, be educated, which is again, it's not fully growth, but you're more open to things, right? You can learn as much as you want if you're open to it, right? You can experience challenging situations, you can be frustrated, you can, move, all this different stuff. But kind of the older we get in these different stages, in your early professional, or if you have kids, right? The more different things, as we've talked about, risk changes, how you see risk, right? Your needs change, what's non-negotiable for you changes. And so our mindset becomes pretty grounded, right? Like, oh, well, how I felt here, maybe it's the same. I'm the same as I was before, but now I'm just an older version, right? Or, I'm not as open to trying out Asia's way of looking at stuff. I don't really want to, hear how Takai sees this. Right? I disagree with you or I don't. Right? Because a lot of this stuff is that we get caught up in the information that we have is like part of our identity. Right? And sometimes we can get trapped with that. So when we think about, keeping an open mindset, being willing to learn or willing to grow, that's why as we go through the different stages, it's super important to realize that like we have control over our mindset. All right, so a little recap. Let's make sure. So we can jot this.
Can you share to the slide?
After you write it? After you write it, I will. But this is one of the ones that is a foundational piece for us, like to actually get into goal setting and the money moves, right? So mindset, absolutely, unless anybody gonna get up here and fight me. Mindset has a 100% impact on your relationships. Right? Your relationship with yourself, your relationship with others. Right? So however you want to write it, whether you box it up, 8 key relationships. Jasmine, my head not that big, but I'll lean
It's
back.
big.
Oh my gosh. So relationship with money, our relationship with our friends and family, our relationship with faith or spirituality. Right, when we talk about fitness, health, wellness, our mindset and attitude absolutely has an impact on that relationship. In the bottom 4, how we deal with conflict. Really, there should be 2, but how we deal with conflict or being accountable, right? If we have a mindset that's like, no, I can't ever do anything wrong, you won't be accountable for things. Or if you're someone that's very accountable, that ties back to your mindset, right? How you have a relationship with food, with travel. Okay, good, Gina. And no, Nafisa not talking right now. Everyone's just writing. So there's no sound. Oh my
You
gosh.
said he's a better speller or a better writer?
We don't
Yeah,
know.
does discipline have a S in it?
Weren't you getting on me for that word
Before
before?
C or after the C?
Before.
See, I knew that.
You said before or after. But you
do.
knew. Oh my gosh.
He sort of left space for it, but did.
I know how to spell manage and East Preston, and that's got me this far.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so some of the examples, right? So if we're an emotional eater, right? That impacts our mindset. The relationship with food, right, is that food is comfort. Right? So we're trying to put some of those deeper parts of our mindset. So are we disciplined with food? Right? So Asia just gave us an example early on. Maybe the relationship with travel is that you really like to travel or really want to. It's a high value thing or high priority, but you haven't traveled. Right? So your mindset is that you are going to be more disciplined so that you can travel. And that's going to impact some of the other stuff, right? Or maybe your mindset isn't that you've been as disciplined in saving, so you haven't been able to travel or whatever it is.
You would
Maybe
look
your
at, you would look
mindset-
at traveling like something special as opposed to someone that travels all the time. It's like, oh, whatever. Yeah, if you're always on a plane, you're not gonna value it.
Mindset for self, right? And again, it can just be, you can give ideally it's multiple examples for each of these, and you don't have to write like paragraph, but just certain bullets and like break it out. But like, your mindset for yourself, maybe you are a very disciplined or very motivated person, or maybe you're someone that's very critical. So that means your relationship with yourself is that you're your biggest critic, which is great, but you're not also your biggest celebrator. You don't celebrate yourself enough, right? So your mindset has a strong impact on your relationship with yourself. And the only way you can change these things or improve these things is to adjust your mindset, right? But trying to come up with different examples of how your mindset has an impact on those things.
Yeah, like before you can adjust your mindset on it, you have to actually figure out what your mindset is. Like travel for me, I guess through COVID and people weren't traveling anyway. But as people started to travel more, like I wanted to travel more, but I didn't have opportunity. I didn't have money or I didn't have a location to go to at the time. So I started feeling like a little like sucky or down about it and in my feelings. So I got like discouraged. So my mindset about that was probably a little bit of poor me business until I said, okay, well, if I actually want to go somewhere, what am I gonna do? So then this past year I think I went 3 or 4 trips. So but I had to get to the point where I was like, okay, just feeling sorry for myself isn't actually gonna get me on a trip.
Yeah, I'm curious to see people's relationship with fitness, health, and wellness.
Give us an example.
Could that be a challenge?
What? Yeah. What's yours? We're interested to hear
I just assume I'm gonna overcome any bad thing that could happen to my body. So with that being said, I don't really take care of things in the moment. I'm just like, oh, whatever, I'll be good.
So your mindset is not as intentional as you would like it.
No, not like those. But I mean, it's something that constantly comes up for everybody. Yeah. As far as gym, as far as what you eat, even mental health. I think that's the most common of everything. So
Conflict and accountability is a big one for relationship.
oh yeah, true.
It impacts your relationship with yourself, your relationship with family and friends.
Accountability. I'm just saying, ain't no way it's my fault. Ain't no way. That don't make no sense.
Can you grab one of the other markers, please? Just do a different color. So, however you want to do it. But I'm just saying we're gonna put up 3 words so that way as people are kind of having some examples, they can also think of these. So like intentions.
You're also left-handed?
It is.
Right?
Golly.
You can just swap them out.
I need to smear my work.
It's a
With the
setup.
farm right-
It's a setup. Discipline
Here we go.
and follow through.
Discipline with an S.
Well, who knows?
That must be the French.
Every
girl.
time you do it.
That's how they spell it in Montreal.
Follow through.
Who played ball? It's actually bad advice. You're gonna shoot it on the nets. You fall on you.
Oh my gosh. So as we're writing examples, for each of these ones, I want you to think or answer. How intentional are you? A, right? So Takai, you'd be like, how intentional am I with money with my financials? You'd answer that. It's like, I'm intentional or I'm not. How disciplined are you? And then do you have follow through?
I mean, I'm getting better at like not spending as much, but I still end up going through and spending, so I just need to be more disciplined, so.
But you're being more intentional? You're
You
paying
paying
more
more money,
attention.
please?
No.
Shook his head too hard. I don't like that. That's disrespectful. You think?
Hold it for a VA.
No, I won't try to be. I just want to see you shine. Young blood. Yeah, what actions are you guys gonna take if these aren't where you want them? It's a new year. How many of you made
Can we just discuss?
resolutions?
Yeah, I can't
Okay.
write anything down,
Okay.
like, my brain is
And
going
Margaret
to
can stay up
everything
there and
right
write it down on the board.
Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Oh, no, I gotta cut you off. That creative.
You gotta give the first ones then.
What, so,
Oh, hold on.
so what is it, money?
So for each of these, yeah, we could just
So we're all
discuss.
gonna blur.
100%. Oh yeah, we in the accountability, we in the big stepper phase.
Yes.
So are you like saying like our intention with it, the discipline, and then what we're gonna do? or
So let's
the
just
mindset?
start with the basic on, pick one.
Money. Oh, sorry.
Money.
Wow.
Oh,
Between you two.
money.
Money, okay, so, and Asia will start. So with money, yeah, work like that, whole world. So with money, how intentional are you? Money or finances? And we're going around, everyone gotta be open and
Right
honest.
now,
Yeah,
how
right
intentional
now.
are you?
Yeah,
Right now.
Like,
There's
yeah.
no, we're not
You
glamoring
be
this
thinking
out.
about the dollar.
Yeah.
How much
And
you think about it?
Exactly, how intentional are you with money or your finances? There's nothing to feel weird about. We're in this
Well,
phase
I'm
now.
just trying to think.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 5.
I say a 4.
Okay,
What we doing?
How intentional?
you're gonna hear it, Jamal.
Yes.
With your finances, with money, how intentional are you?
Yeah, very, very intentional with this, with, we're very tight, caring about what any better, very, very tight,
I believe. Market type.
I'm very intentional because I spend what I need and not what I want. So all my money goes in my bills. Pretty much.
The budgeter, imagine that.
So,
Huh?
Oh, you listen, you missed that shit, you gotta play nice, you gotta come back playing nice.
what did you just say?
Takai,
I guess I'm not.
You don't see your nickname.
I guess I'm not that intense.
Your nickname's the budgeter.
I'm a spender.
you can't whisper that one, we got people online.
I'm a spender.
How much spend?
Big spender.
That's not bad at all.
Just know that it's a lot.
It-
What
it's
he
not-
lives at home with his.
Right?
Jamal
So
said
not
you,
the same
you
thing.
can make Jamal a new expense. That's what he said. Add him onto the line.
Yeah, daily coffee or tea.
Same to you know.
How intentional? For your money, finances. And we're being honest, so you can, if you get
Yeah,
snacks,
for
if you
real.
buy stuff on things that you're like, oh, I could cut down on whatever's. I'm going to, and I'm gonna be honest, right? But that's the whole point of
I'm
this.
bad.
Okay, might like Thriller bad or like,
I was thinking that too, that's exactly what I'm going.
See what I'm reading? I need this.
Perfect.
I'm bad.
Hey, what book is
I'm that bad.
Psychology of money.
Yeah, man.
Well, let me take that off your hands.
What? Let me read it. We don't stop no more from reading. Let me finish.
We'll finish it today.
No.
Finish my
That's-
classes.
okay, hold on, we skipping Lefty.
That's
So
it?
bad.
My
Yeah,
intention with money?
how?
How intentional are you
Non-intentional
right
outcome
now?
with money?
Yeah,
Right
not
now.
in the
Very
future.
much.
Like, I really think about that because I have like a big financial plan in the foreseeable future. So my money could either go way up if I, stay strict, or I could really just mess myself up. So right now, because of that, guess what? Once everyone get their Christmas presents, every dollar I see after that is mine. Don't ask. That's sweet. You got money, you got gifts on Jesus' day, and that's it.
So Lefty's locked in. You're saying you're locked in.
As of right now, so let's just say.
As of right now, so when did that
January
start? So I get a question on December 30th and December 12th. How intentional were you with money?
Oh, well, actually,
I
The
just wanna
whole-
know if we're getting the whole brand new answer.
the whole month of December, man, I get really, like intense when it comes to dollars. Yeah. I mean, there's things I won't sacrifice, so, but I don't spend nothing, like, nothing grabs my eye other than
What
coffee.
about them fries?
What about them energy drinks? Hold on now.
No, I left them in 2024.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to get at. We're just seeing the new.
Yeah, this is-
Yeah,
New move.
I left
The
them in
new
2024.
That's.
Okay, Miss Puma.
For me, I'm still working on it, cause like after Christmas is like, 2024.
We need
Oh
an answer now.
my God, just let me finish. I'll get you the answer. So intentionally, I'm trying to save
Okay.
because I'm trying to buy a house.
W.
Oh, that's no game.
WIP.
Good, you know, but,
Definitely trying to buy a house. In the car. But first I gotta get my
Mm-hmm,
license first.
mm-hmm. Want to step back on?
Let's go. Camille.
I have no money to be intentional, so.
When you get money,
Zero intention, zero money.
But when you get it.
Like on payday, like how you feeling?
I might just go crazy. When I get it.
Oh, yeah.
So Kai, you're a bad
Like, go
influence.
crazy.
Like, you don't breathe off, three little digits and like, I like those, yeah.
That crazy.
Not free, but.
Let me see some commas and I'll go crazy.
Oh, let me see some comments. I'm going straight to the bank, take all that shit up.
Let me see some commas, I'll go crazy.
I'm taking that right up.
You can.
Who can? It's in my account.
The limit.
Well, you got the limit?
Everyone got a limit.
We'll try to take $1 million off, see how far you can.
I can e-transfer certain people and they can take it up with me.
Yeah, I couldn't cash a check one time. They said, is this real?
Right, you gotta verify that.
do the whole side.
Yeah.
Yeah, how intentional am I with money? Same thing, like I said, emotional eating, I'm an emotional spender too.
Oh, that's the worst.
I know, so when I'm not, so
You can't
but,
control
but
it,
I'm,
dude.
but I'm aware of that, so I don't go anywhere if I'm in that. If I'm in that kind of headspace, I don't go anywhere, so I won't spend money.
No, I can definitely like, that's a lot. When you're just like, oh, forget it, I can afford it,
Oh, shit, I don't say that, I'm not saying, I don't say.
I mean, but
forget it,
that's
I
what
can
you're supposed
afford
to do,
it.
so you saying. Pat on the back. You just say,
I just mean, even if I'm like, if I, just with my emotions, even if I'm in the grocery store, I will get more things than I need.
You're not in there
Because I
for
know- But, huh?
You vegan, you got one section.
So comical.
You got one.
Toxic relationships.
This is part of it. You didn't write it?
No, I was just doing the first one.
You gotta write the rest of them, man.
But you gotta turn around, and look at where we at.
Oh.
Yeah. Stay here with us.
Discipline level. This is who
Oh,
got.
Drinks didn't go yet.
I was gonna say we got some people online
Oh,
too,
yeah.
though.
Oh, yeah.
That's 3 people.
Okay, let me finish.
Myself, yeah, I would say I'm intentional. I'm intentional with the money, with financial stuff. I'm definitely working on getting like more stuff in place, but I would say, yeah, in general,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
you
pretty
definitely stiff.
intentional with that. Hey,
Oh,
gotta
wow.
be.
He spends it on food.
Hey, food's the
Yeah,
only thing I'm spending on. That's the only way. That's it.
Sir, that is me, like, I don't care, I could literally have the same 2 outfits that I've worn the past 3 years, I would not go and buy another pair of clothing. But food,
Hey.
ask me to go to the restaurant 5 days a week and I will be there on time and ready.
Yeah, food is, I think food is it, to be honest.
Andres act like he debit card ain't in his
Oh,
phone.
so you
I can
paying?
just tell.
Hey,
You paying?
yeah,
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
And no fun.
Yeah. he act like
hey, no, but I will say, before, just because we're on finances, we haven't moved on, and we'll talk more about the rest of the stuff later. But once you get a credit card, I'm gonna push it. In the current system, don't use your debit card. When you buy stuff, use your credit card
I ain't use my debit card.
and then transfer the money from your debit card to your credit card.
Yeah.
You said transfer your.
That's way more.
Like paid off.
Thinking finances, way more.
Right.
intentional.
See, and I don't.
So
I
it's the
didn't
same
have a
amount.
credit card. When I first got it when I was 19, I didn't use it for the first year.
Yeah.
And then when I started using it, like I would just use it on gas.
A
But
lot of people
But
don't
I'm
use
saying
gas.
you use, but so you're supposed to use a credit card like a debit card.
yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but that's not what I
Yeah.
was. And now I'm getting into that.
That's what's
But
important.
before I wasn't. And like now I'm trying, because I'm like still young, I'm like trying to like
Ain't no benefit to
help
that.
build my credit up.
No
That
benefit.
stuff.
Well, basically like so the debit card, like, and just the reason why we're talking about it, because this is part of the intention, right? It reduces all of our risk, right? So I have personally, just even to use a personal example, there was like a charge on the account that wasn't mine on the Visa. If it was in my bank account, that's my actual money, you know what I mean, gone, that they would have to figure out. But when it's on the Visa, also it's the current system, so it's simple. But they can just wipe the charge off and you have to get a new card, right? So it minimizes your impact on what we have to deal with. They have a whole credit card department and all this kind of stuff, but for financial and being intentional, that also helps us with good spending habits and stuff like that, right? Because sometimes people are like, oh, I'll have a credit card, big purchase, and then I'll try to pay it off, which like, yes, and we'll talk about that kind of stuff. But for gas, for groceries, for those kind of like day-to-day things, if you use your credit card like a debit card, you're building your credit and also you're keeping yourself safe. Because those are also the places where like card or like bank hacking and thefts are, right? Gas stations, grocery stores, places like where corner stores. So you have to be super intentional with those places. So I would always recommend use a credit card or a Visa card at those kind of places rather than a debit card or use cash.
I don't like using cash.
Financial advice for long days.
I'm trying to put myself on an allowance with cash because my debit card is just like.
So you know, I do, you know that thing on TikTok where it's like girl math?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that thing, so cash to me is like free change, like, if I spend anything in cash, I didn't even pay for it, cause it's cash, it wasn't my bank, like, that's how I be thinking of it, so.
Oh my.
If I have money in cash, like, I'll be like, oh, I can't pay for this, like, look at that, and then I'll go and I'll be like, I got cash, it's free now, like, I don't know, that's how I think.
But
Anything
so
cash,
I don't, for me, the debit card is if that's
It's too
hidden
easy.
spending and I don't go back and look at the end of every day and say,
Should be making
oh,
spending
fuck,
money.
what, I
Yeah.
spent that much?
Anyone
But
can
when
do it.
cash-
After a couple days, I look and go, why does it look like that? And then I scroll through and I, like a couple times I'm like a dummy and take out the calculator and I'm like, fuck, it really does add up to that,
No, yeah, I don't be
What?
thinking that either. I'm like, that don't make no sense.
right? No, that's why I say if I put myself on rations, here's my cash. I can't, if I'm not allowed to spend my card, I feel like,
Yeah,
be more aware of the trivial things that or my kids, that I spend on my kids.
but that's even with cash too, sometimes like I'll take cash out for me to spend it. So I don't go on my debit, but I'm so used to tap, 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 that I'll literally take my wallet with me, go to the store and still tap, and then I'm like, I literally took the cash out for this specific reason. And I just am so
So then
used to
that,
having.
so there is, so you have like a process that just, you didn't. You can
Automated.
tweak it a little bit to make it
Yeah.
more successful.
And so like part of this as well, right? So even when we think about, you know, our discipline or our follow through, we can just stick on this and, you know, we'll work on these other ones. But just with the money one specifically, right? So even thinking about how you know, you talked about cash. When we think about pay in general or making money, whether it's for a business, whether we're an employee, whatever it is, whenever we're getting pay, especially in that, or getting money, one of the ways that you can tap into saving is you can take it out. You want to take it out in cash.
That's what I do.
So that way you're like, all right,
So,
I honestly don't have. Waiting here, I have some in the chats. So that way we don't, you don't have it in your account, right? Or, and this is, let's just round table this. I know I talked to Kai, so I'm gonna ask you, so I know your answer. Hopefully it changed, we'll see. And then you're gonna pass it. So do you have a savings account?
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
let's go. When did you open it, Takai?
Thursday or like 2 weeks ago.
And how quick was it?
Where?
How long did it
Was
take?
it easy?
You know, it only took a minute. I thought it'd take longer.
Yeah.
I got my sister to help me. She pressed a couple buttons.
Boom. And that's it. Who you want to pass it to? And you got to ask them. Can't just pass it.
What I gotta say?
Do you have a savings account? Yeah. Have you opened a savings account?
Yeah.
Oh, Jamal already answered for us.
What's up? Hey, so just do you have one and when did you open it?
Opened it in.
You already passed it to Maul, eh?
Jamal already
Yeah,
answered. You guys saved the account? When did you open?
You said long ago.
Okay.
I have a savings box. And I opened it, well, I don't, cause I take my savings out in cash, I don't have a savings account. I opened it. Sometime last year. Maybe April last year. Oh, and I have to pass it.
What's up?
Do you have to?
And when did you open it?
I had a savings account since I was 16. Keep changing banks, I keep screwing banks. So basically, I probably got about 4 savings accounts. All of them got changed. Yeah, I'm be mad
Hey,
at
you
myself
live in your
for that
life.
one. Yeah, you live in your life. Yeah. Alright. Why, what's going on with you? You got a bank account? How many?
I have a bank
What you doing with it?
I'm not gonna tell you. but
What's in there? Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you.
I'm not gonna tell you what's in there, but I do have a savings account and I opened it 2021. So
Oh.
whatever's in there, it's just
Hold up,
accumulating.
hold up.
You wasn't there. You wasn't there, mind your business.
No, that's not the question I have. I have a question to everybody, pretty much. When was your first bank account?
Not doing
Savings account? 'Cause I think a lot of us here worked at 16, 17 years old, and a lot of us ain't 16, 17 years old. Right?
Except for age.
So that's why I answered my question the way I did.
Like I never even need, like.
Huh? You still ain't 16, 17?
How many bank cards did you lose in your life?
No,
Never,
you the winner.
never, I
My-
never lost mine.
He lost more than all of us.
I never lost mine either.
I didn't lose my check.
Oh, I lost a bunch, but you
I
got.
chucked them both. It's said I lost.
But yeah, of mine, I wanna say 2021 or going on 2022.
Why did you open it? Cause that's recent. So what makes
It's
you
a
wanna do it?
RDSP.
Oh, Brad, open up plane. I know that means respond soon, very important.
It means I'll be set soon.
And Betty says, Betty has a savings account, opened it in 97. Okay, so ahead of the game. And yeah, had the same account for years. Nafisa said if I use cash, I spend less. Yeah, Nafisa, Gina, Hussein. You want to say, yeah, if you have a savings account, when did you open it? Camille, you got a savings account? When did you open it? Okay.
Bro said, can you get a loan?
I don't see any answer, but.
I have a
$6.90 and then you can get off, you can take off.
All the $6.
I definitely had a savings account at I've had different banks, but I had like been with Royal Bank.
Hold on, you said 23
I've been
years
with
ago.
Royal Bank
You
since
had
I
the
was a
same bank
child,
since
so.
Jesus.
I don't know.
Oh, wow.
I had a savings, I don't even know when I had my first savings account with Royal Bank.
Somebody
gonna say-
recommend a better bank.
I'm gonna say like
So
maybe
many-
40 years. I'm not gonna say there's money been saved up in it for 40 years, but that's how long I've had the first savings account.
No, literally.
That's the depressing part about it.
Like,
Yeah, and when did you open it?
Yeah, geez.
And when did you open it?
Not putting your savings in it.
Well, other people shared that. I think.
Oh,
you-
I
think-
did. I'm proud to
Did you
say.
not say like something about changing yours?
No, I think for mine, like,
Cents of it.
oh, you were RBC.
So I heard other people say.
Yeah, like I had a save, I think I had a savings account with TD, but I don't know if I used it that much. And then when I closed it, I didn't have one with RBC until last year.
So you are RBC right now?
But
I'm
I
RBC
started,
now.
that's the.
I feel like that's for old people.
No,
No, RBC is the best bank going right now.
They sent me this in the mail though. I like this new card for
Oh, yeah, I
Oh,
want to see
no.
that.
First,
Oh, yeah,
sorry.
that's-
Did you get your iPad?
That's all I want for the banks.
Oh, no, it wasn't a new account. He
They don't be
just-
half of like they used to. Remember when they used to be like,
Oh, no.
you get an iPad and you get
Oh,
an.
I opened accounts at
I ain't
banks.
never got none.
Now they
Back
just charge
in
us
the
money.
day,
Join us.
back they used to give
$50.
iPad.
What?
When I opened up my,
Sometimes they
RBC,
give you-
they gave me
Yeah.
cash. My-
Yeah, sometimes they give you
But
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
go
what my
open
kids
up
did.
a,
That's what
Bank of
Tangerine.
Montreal, everybody should open up a Bank of Montreal because they're giving away $500.
Who said that?
I looked at it online.
When? When did you see it?
Wait,
This was last night, night before.
Well, being we talking about money, CIBC, you can buy the silver and gold coins, and then you can use them
it makes,
as
yeah.
stores.
Yeah. You know.
Wait, what?
Yeah, man.
I think for buying the coins, you shouldn't use them. You should-
No, you
Yeah,
can't use
that's
them,
what
but
I'm saying,
you
yeah,
can't,
cause
you can't.
if I give it to the cashier, she gonna keep it.
But even on that, and then
But it's like,
pick,
it's like spending American money, they gotta press a different button in it.
I used to eat this. When I worked at Shoppers, I had to do that.
Yeah.
People empty my till, give me a American
Yeah.
dollar bill.
so what we'll do, and then we'll go on break. Cardi's gonna pick the breakout groups besides the online folks. And then we'll just discuss financials, discipline and follow through. You're gonna discuss what that looks like for you in your group. Just in terms of your relationship with money, your relationship with the financials, especially whether it's, goal setting, whether it's certain goals that you have, right? So trips, bless you, vehicles, houses, whatever it is, credit cards, savings accounts. Want you to discuss, what does that look like for you? And how is your discipline? How is your follow through? So you can take some notes, but also want everyone just to discuss freely in the groups because these things are key for us to make the moves that we want. You got the roots?
Yeah, I'm just picking. Picking the Johnsons as team leaders.
Oh my goodness, but they're picking the group?
Well, yeah, actually, yeah, let's
Oh
do that
my
instead. Let's do that. So you guys are team leaders, so you're picking and then you can alternate. One group's gonna have 3 and one group's gonna have 4.
Not done.
Yeah.
Who got
You got first pick.
You can pick last.
I'll pick my buddy tomorrow.
Okay, we got. We're quick, lightning round.
The guy.
Okay, Camille?
A all-star team.
Oh, it's my turn. I'm Jasmine.
And I pick Santino.
Oh. Okay. Oh, man. Michael's undrafted, don't worry about it.
Yeah, we can send them in.
And then the online folks will stay in the online group.
Yeah.
No.
But I think it's just us. All right, that many other classrooms go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go anywhere in the world.
What are they
Assemble
talking
your
about?
teams and get out.
And as in the world, I mean, and it's.
And what are they talking about? Discipline and
Oh,
follow
this-
through?
Discipline follow.
This is a question to kind of like spark some answers. You
Yeah,
could be disciplined certain months, certain times. If you know yourself, like when do you find yourself to be, more structured, more lenient?
What do you want us to do?
What store take out your money?
What
store-
store takes all my money?
Yeah, what store where you lack discipline?
Oh my God,
So it's, yeah,
Superstore
yeah, every time, eh?
or
So
Walmart.
discipline is basically the things that take our money.
Mhm.
so discipline for this, right? So is when you're thinking about money or your relationship, how disciplined are you? When it comes to like if there's certain things that you want to buy, or if you're trying to set goals for yourself,
Wants
whether it's.
versus need.
Yeah, whether it's like wants versus needs, or if you're like, okay, well,
How strong is the pull?
you know, for business, right? I'm very disciplined in starting to build a business, and so my relationship with money has to be strong for me to make sure that I can invest in the business, or to make sure that, we can grow the business as an example. So your discipline is,
Maybe travel will affect it.
And you only want us to talk about financial and what else?
discipline
Yeah.
and follow through.
Like whatever you want.
So just for the.
Personal
for
It's just
financial.
for the relationship with money and financials, right?
Yeah, exactly,
So you
just for that one for right now.
But yeah, actually study yourself. Even look at your statement if you need to. If you like, nah, I didn't need to do that. But that was good, that was good. I didn't need to do that. Don't do that, you might stress yourself out.
So sorry, you said you want us to do what?
So
You're gonna go with your.
discipline, yeah, discipline and follow through.
So once you understand this part, then you can move on to that part. It's like what changes again.
And so discuss it, but you can also write a little bit for yourself, so that way you're like, okay, well, this is how I
So you're
feel.
making new rules for yourself.
So we're gonna focus on finances,
Okay.
money, actually, let's do financials, money, and health, wellness, and fitness.
You can't do two.
So they're gonna do the intention for the relationship first?
Yeah, well, we kind of discussed it, but,
I mean,
and then do I guess.
Okay.
that's their awareness.
So how intentional are you with your health and fitness? How disciplined are you? And how much follow through do you have? And same thing for.
So you want
financials and
4?
money. Just this one,
Yes,
this one.
okay, but how
and
many do
you
you want?
just answering these ones. Like how intentionally you had
Just
discipline,
the same thing we did here.
Yeah.
For health.
but you're doing it and then
And
just
wellness.
talking about it.
Yeah.
These are some of the goals that we're gonna be setting.
Well, I got 5 down.
And I would say, Jasmine, it's not necessarily about the number of things, but actually like just thinking about yourself.
She said put 10 down.
I
22. Alright, get up. Oh wait, did you guys already do?
Or they can screenshot it too.
Sakai got it for his
Written
group.
down. Oh, good.
Just screenshot of it. Can you sell you
Yeah, I did.
I said you can.
And then you ran off to get water.
Yeah, I know. So stop things and have one.
Yeah, no one wants that.
So come back into this recirculated air building. That's just like a throat.
You say you going to Timmy's?
That's
That's why I thought you said you needed air, so you're going to Timmy's.
No, like that when I come back, like we've been off for a couple
Yeah.
weeks, I come back in here, like the air, recircle air.
Oh, yeah, that.
No, I got the
Two more
photo, I'll
those?
give it to you.
Yeah, the one in here.
Is Cass
No, Castle.
open?
That one's not open.
So is it teachers here?
Yeah, I put it back.
Or is there some students? Cause I was going by our classrooms,
I feel like there's a couple.
and I saw some students.
Was the gum that I had in my hair not?
I asked you, and you didn't say anything, so no,
So
they're
they're
doing
going, you
breakouts.
guys go?
So Betty, Gina, Hussein, and Nafisa, you're just gonna be in a group and you can discuss online, so you just unmute yourselves and talk as a group about how intentional, how disciplined, and how much follow through you have for your relationship with money and also for health and fitness. Just so yeah, just talk on the Zoom. Well, answer it for yourself, and then talk on the Zoom as a group. I'll just mute us so you won't hear us, but obviously you're talking to each other.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, yeah, we can, so we can talk here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Betty, are you gonna start?
Huh?
You are going to start?
It doesn't matter. I just wanted to make sure everybody was here so we could start.
Yeah, so we
Um,
can talk about money first.
yeah, I would say, my relationship with money is intentional. I mean, we all gotta make sure we pay the bills and do what we gotta do, right? Yeah, I don't know. It's a work in progress for me.
Okay.
I would say the health and fitness, or is that what the one we were supposed to do?
Yeah, both money and health, wellness and fitness.
Yeah, the fitness I'm working on it, so that's another work in progress. But I'm getting there. I'm getting
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, so for me, I'm gonna say also like my relation with money is intentional. I try to save for my different purpose, like RRSP, RESP, which is like my kids educational fund, and for my house, I don't have house yet. I have renting apartment, so
Mm,
I try to save for my house. And yeah, I always follow a budget, monthly budget, like
Mm-hmm.
for food purpose, I'm gonna spend that much, for clothing, that much.
Yeah,
And
I
yeah,
understand. Same
I
thing
try
here.
to follow,
I
try to follow
follow.
my budget. Yeah.
Yeah.
And health wellness, yeah, sometimes I follow, sometimes I start eating sugary food. I always think, okay, I'm gonna start my exercise, but at the end of the day, I feel like I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like sometimes
Same.
I become very serious and sometimes I fall.
Yes.
I
Same here. I
forget
understand.
everything. Yeah, I should be more serious about that. Gina, are
Well,
you here?
I'm here. I'm here. I don't know. Is
Yeah,
Gina, Hussein, you guys are there?
I'm here. I
I'm here, guys, but I'm not feeling good at all. Sorry.
okay, that's
Okay.
okay.
okay, no problem.
Gina, do you want to say something?
Um, yeah, for me, money. I spend my money, uh, all of my money of shopping, online shopping. uh, yeah.
Do you have discipline, Gina?
What do you mean split?
Discipline. Like when you go to the store, do you
Yeah,
know, okay, like I have this much money to spend on food and this much money for something else, you know? Like me, I'm intentional. When I go to the store,
Okay.
because I'm on a budget, I
Mhm.
know, I know I'm going to spend this much on food.
Okay. Um,
Don't like if I see something, I say no, shit, no, I cannot get this because I don't really need it. I want it.
yeah,
When I go to the store, I get what I need, not what I want.
yeah. If you understand the difference between need and want, then it's easier to manage, right?
Mm-hmm.
for me, uh,
When you go, you just spend?
yeah, I just spend.
Okay, you're lucky. You're lucky. You're lucky. um. Okay, and what about your relationship with your health, wellness, and fitness?
um, sounds good. I eat to health food.
Mm-hmm.
I go um to the gym.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have good relationship with healthy and fitness.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's it for me. I don't know. Hussein's not feeling good, so
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Gina,
Yeah.
did you start shopping for your kids?
Huh?
Excuse me?
No, I'm asking Gina that she's expecting baby, so do you start shopping for your
No, no. I wait for end this month
okay?
because I have ultrasound end this month and
Oh, you don't know yet.
nine.
Okay.
No, no, no.
Oh,
Oh, you don't know what you're having?
Uh-uh.
Okay. Mm.
And 24 this month,
okay.
I have appointment.
Yeah, every mom loves
Yeah.
shopping for their baby.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Like I had to wait, I think 8 months to know it's a boy or girl. So I started to buy everything white. Doesn't matter, boy, girl.
So you bought everything for a boy?
No, I bought white, so
White.
doesn't matter boy or girl, they can wear.
Oh, white, like yeah, I know
Yeah,
what you
white color. Yeah, clothing.
Okay, no, I didn't I knew I was having boys. I knew.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pete, you have kids.
Me? Yeah. I have two boys.
2
20,
boys. Ah.
20, 20
Okay.
years old and 26.
Oh. Good.
I
And
have opposite. I have two girls.
and both of my boys both have two baby girls.
Ah, yeah.
And one, my oldest, my 26-year-old has a baby boy on the way now. My first grandson.
Oh.
So you already grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun with grandkids. Because for grandkids, you don't have responsibility a lot, so you can have fun with them.
Yeah, exactly.
But for
Exactly.
your own kids, you have lots of responsibilities.
Oh yeah, I have a lot. Oh yeah. You do. The joys of life, eh?
Yeah. Different stress, different joy.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. So so what do? We just wait now?
I think so. I don't know.
Okay.
I have a question.
So
Anybody?
you can, just to jump back in, yeah, so there's still a few more minutes, so for the other time, I would, like, if you've already written the other ones down, you can just have a conversation, maybe just pick one as a group or pick two as a group, so maybe relationship with conflict or accountability, or with food, or self, yeah, just pick one and discuss that. And then once you're done, we will go and break, but not yet.
Okay. I don't know. I have a great relationship with food.
Yeah, I think like relationship or with mindset for professional and personal life, it's impact a lot because like for example, family, like if you have a positive mindset, then you can relate and communicate with family members easily. So you will have a strong connection with them, right? Same with friends or colleagues, even professional life, your supervisor or even customer. If you have positive mindset, you can make a stronger connection and it will be a good bonding.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Absolutely.
Yeah. And like for food, I want to say like, if you have positive mindset, you might choose like healthier food and be mindful of what you eat. But if you are negative, it could lead to unhealthy eating habits.
Yeah, that's true too. Absolutely. I'm with you on that one, Nafisa.
Yeah. Like for me, I think your mindset is like it's kind of pair of glasses, right? That shape how you see and deal with different things.
Mm-hmm.